Vivaldi is good, but it's also Chromium based. Gotta love the future we live in, huh? It sure is a future. It sure is a future. But then the only other thing, so I've been working on some deck stuff as well. Nothing too new to report on the Magic the Gathering side. There's just, I like Magic the Gathering a lot, but it's such, Commander at least, the format is so massive. I am somebody who tends to work a little better when there's restrictions on what I can access and what I can work with. I know it's, some people like fully like having all of their options open, right? But me, I technically like restrictions more, because I think you end up finding creative ideas and solutions in a more restrained environment. And I like Commander, it's fun, and that's the format that all my friends play, basically everybody plays nowadays. Standard is still around, just not as much so. And in Commander, basically you can use any card from any set in history, basically. Except a couple of banned cards here and there, and I do mean a couple in comparison to how many are available. So I end up getting massive decision paralysis when it comes to making a deck. And I'm also somebody who generally wants to make my own deck, or if I'm going to like use, the most I'll do is use somebody else's deck as like a baseline, and then I want to build off of it. But I generally don't like net decking too often. Generally. Commander's a fun idea. It is. It's a very fun concept. It's a very fun concept. It is definitely not handled super well. Like even their tiering system, like their tiers of play, their tiers of competitive, like they kind of give some very loose guidelines for how to grade your deck in terms of its power level. And as I just said, they're very vague, so they're not very good. Because everybody has different ideas of, basically, like a lot of it's called like intent. Like, is the intent of your deck to like win really fast or like be really strong? And that's such a vague term, such a vague concept that everybody has different ideas of what that means. And so not a lot of people agree, so there's often like some grumbling and guffawing at like different decks. Still need to try MTG. I just prefer Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon, so I already know the mechanics. I like MTG is simple to play, but difficult to master, I think, is a good way to put it. Like, simple concept is you put down a land is your mana or energy source for the spells you play. You put down one land a turn unless you have another card that says you can put down more, and then you draw a card a turn. And then you just play, you just use the mana and the energy to play the spells, and the spells do things, and you try and hit your opponent down to 0 or hit a win condition. So that concept's pretty simple, but there's so many ways to do that. 10 of my deck is for it to make me laugh. See, everybody's got different ideas of what intent mean. It's a mess. It's fun. I complain, but it's still a very fun game. I just wish it was a little bit more streamlined, I suppose. Because I forgot who made the quote. I think it was the guy who made the Black and White, not Pokemon Black and White, but the I think one of the strategy games. But it's like, if you give players the time and the option, they will optimize the fun out of anything. So you give people vague guidelines for these different ranks of play, and they will optimize their decks to still fit in those tiers to the absolute maximum. Suddenly I'm reminded of what Critical said in Vietnamese Crystal. Critical? Who is Critical in Vietnamese Crystal? Is that the main antagonist? Or is that one of the gym leaders? Sounds right. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you can't... Players will do their best to optimize the fun out of a lot of different video games. So you got to be a little careful on, like, what you allow. If you give people free reign, they will find ways to break the system. Oh, it's by Critical, the YouTuber. Okay. I'm not gonna, probably not gonna watch all that, but if there was something in particular he said. I'm not like the biggest fan of Critical. I'm not like anti-Critical. I just don't generally find his stuff that interesting. Oh, it's timestamped. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what he's got to say then. So I thought you linked just a whole video.
Leads here. Easy to understand. You have the audacity to tell me this is easy to understand when I'm over here decoding hieroglyphics, trying to figure out what the fuck these characters are saying to me in their cryptic,
okay.
language.
I got the idea. Okay. All right, YouTuber, you can go over there. Is the issue some people being sweats? It definitely can be. It definitely can be. Like, people will want to optimize as hard as they can to be as strong as they can. And people have different ideas of what should be allowed in each tier. And since there's no, like, strong point, since there's no, like, guiding principle on what should be in what tier, it makes it very easy for people to think they're being adequately sweaty, but everybody else think they're being too sweaty. You know what I mean? Sure, it's easy in practice, but you made it sound kind of complicated. Which one? Tiers, yeah. There's like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then there's like the competitive one. Yeah, kind of, but it's much more vague than Pokemon is, because it's mostly about like the intent of the deck and then what super powerful cards are allowed. But even the super powerful cards are disputed. So it's a mess. It's definitely a mess. MTG, well, I don't know, it just, you play a land, which is an energy, and then you use those energies to play spells. That's pretty much it. Just like you attach energy to Pokemon for them to use abilities. Second part can be agreed upon, but the first sounds like nonsense. Yeah, it gets a little, like I said, it gets a little messy. Hello, J-Man. The boys are grooving. The boys, they do be a grooving. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, I was trying to get it similar to how, like, Pokemon does it, but you use that energy to, like, the energy that you would attach to Pokemon. Instead, you use that to cast spells, and those spells can be creatures, or they can do other things. And you can play one energy a turn. Yeah, spells is kind of a generic term for basically any card you play that's not an energy card. So a spell can be a thing that draws you cards, a spell can be a creature, or a spell can be something that deals damage. The only things that are not spells are, like, the energy that you put down. Everything else is considered a spell. Do you think I could be a spell when I grow up? I think if you try really hard, J-Man, you might be able to be a spell. I think if you try really hard. But yeah, I think anything else I want to go over before we play some video games? I don't think so, honestly. I think I'm just in a gaming sort of mood. Let's see, so which one is it? It should be this one. Excellent. Alright, so let's unmute this. Alrighty then. Let me know if the music needs to be any higher. You could be an 0-1 sliver with Death Touch. That seems like a really good sliver. That seems like a really good one. Alright, so... Ah, true, okay. Let me get that stuff up then, shall I? I did forget that. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Let's see. Let's get this reset. Let us share the link. Do-do-do-do. And then let's pin this. I swear I could pin this before. Let's see. Yeah, whatever. I'll just pin it this way. There we are. Manually unpin at the end of stream. Sounds good. And then let's put the rolls on there. Ba ba. Yeah, it's weird. I think, like Evie said, it's like the months determine what season it is in game, but it's not. They don't follow the same rule set, obviously. Like it's March in game, but it's autumn. So it's a little bit like it follows some logic, just kind of a strange one. All right, everything should be on there now. Let's see. So the thing that we have left here is Cappy has already requested something at the Desert Resort, and then Route 4, we have a catch. Route 2 is Lillipup, but Lillipup cannot be re-rolled because he's currently in the party. There's no re-rolling currently. Basically, you just pick the next mon that we have, though. Our team's a little too light for re-rolling currently. So let's see. So where do we go from here? We just beat the gym leader. Oh yeah, so the rockets to the west here, we should be able to push through them now. And we got to get Ratmat up to 18, hopefully. Leads to Pinwheel Forest. If they manage to scuttle off into the forest, we might have trouble. To scuttle off into the forest. I like scuttle. That's a funny-ass word. Well, you see, there are two ways out of Pinwheel Forest. The road that goes straight and the path that winds through the woods. I will take the straight road after them. If they're not there, I'll block the exit. Would you please take the other way and check whether Team Plasma is hiding in there somewhere? You'll run into a lot of trainers, but it's basically a single path, so I'm sure you won't get lost. So let's do this for Lenora's sake. Oh, well, sorry. First, you have to beat a couple of children, seemingly. So what do we got for items here currently? Mystic Water and a Chesto Berry. We should probably see if we have any better items. I don't think we need the Chesto Berry. That was for the Hypnosis. Okay, we have some orange berries. We might as well give this to Emery and Ratmat. No reason not to, right? 10 HP is going to be less and less useful as time goes on. Alright, yeah, we'll use April on the front line here. Hopefully the young children won't give us another loss immediately, huh? Hopefully. Is that twins Mayo and May? Mayo and May, huh? Two grass types immediately, huh? Alright, so I guess we're gonna crunch Swaddle, and then let's get the hell out of here, April. I assume there'll be attacks going into April, seeing as they're a water type, but the NPCs, you know, we'll see. Yeah. He ate my fucking orange berry. Wow, what a piece of shit. Alright, take down. NPCs are silly billies. These silly billies. And then they avoided the attack. Oh my god. And then they got a crit. This is insanity, man. What a ridiculous start. This is crazy, man. See, Razor Shell. I think Razor Shell still does more damage. God, and the Swaddle lived with like no HP. Bug bited both of my damn berries out of me. And then dodged the fucking takedown. God, get out of here. I know I would have missed the fucking Razor Shell if I attacked with it. They ate both of my berries. Man. Alright, let's go fucking heal. My experience seems a little underwhelming for the effort it took. It didn't help that it was two grass types against my one of my only remaining Pokemon being a water type. They were hungry. Go! They're damn kids. Go ask their parents for some fucking money. Go ask their parents for some lunch money. I am not their caretaker. I hope their bugs never recover from this. I hope that has scared them out of Pokemon battling for the rest of their lives. Don't pack like a fucking peanut butter and jelly. Don't be stealing my few remaining items off of me. God damn beast. By the way, Ken, yes, Kato. How have you felt Gen 5 so far? It's very good. I like this generation a lot. I think this is probably... I was talking about it earlier, but I think this is like one of the last generations that I feel like they really tried at. Like that feels like a surprising amount of quality. Is the way I would put it, like a surprising amount. Man, finally, at least an enemy that Ratmat can handle. This is the peak. I am prone to agree, I think. Did you hear that Nintendo is suing the government? What government and what for? It's a very funny statement to just throw out there. Muna becoming real this gen is funny. Might be a fake memory. Oh my god. 22 damage critical hit, huh? Can this game piss off? Gus is not even a high crit rate, man. Tired of this world. Might be a fake memory, but I swear I have memories during the pre-release of Gen 2 hype of seeing concept art of Gen 2 on early internet at school, and Muna being there. Interesting. Papa. Alright, Rat Matt. You've done your best. I'll just swap you out of here. Because of the tariffs. Ah, okay. I mean, hopefully they... big company versus evil US. I'm not you know what? I'm hoping everybody has a bad time. That's what I'm hoping. I hope everybody involved in the story dies. What's the, I know it might sound harsh, but I hope that everybody in this story... It's like the Saturday Night Live bit. Thought it would be because of the White House stealing Poco Pia art for memes. It's a hell of a world we live in, huh? This sure is a world, huh? It sure is a place. Berenstein Bear effects, Mandela effect. I mean, it could just be like a misplaced memory. I guess that's basically what the Mandela effect is, right? The Mandela effect is just basically a bunch of people forgetting something and then convincing themselves, no, you don't understand, it's real. They stole the font, I think? Like I said, what a strange world is all I've really got to say. What a strange world. There is artwork of Muna intended for Gen 2 on the cutting room floor. Huh. 15. Okay, we take the crit. Nice, we crit them. Per Leon. We just got growled once, so our defenses are not lowered. Just continue to work rat. Oh god, he has pursuit. Don't have me, please. Okay, thank god. Okay, Rat Matt, get the hell out of here. Jesus, man. Honestly, Sinbad being a genie might explain a few things. It just might. Wiki called the cutting room floor. Oh, okay. When I saw it, I was like, I remember that shit. Interesting. Where did you... Oh, so you just saw it on a random forum back in the day? I think Perleon is my favorite cat... My favorite Pokemon cat design. Well, Kato, I have very unfortunate news for you. I'm glad you liked it. Someone else also thought you would like it. However... Yes, unfortunately, you are in the graveyard. Just name this the graveyard. Dead zone. Amy told you, okay, yes, it's been a very unfortunate start to our Nuzlocke. Remember the Peekaboo days? I wonder if that was because of Meryl. Like, did somebody see, like, an early design of Meryl and just assumed it was, like, a new Pikachu? I would assume that's the most, like, natural, like, timeline, I would imagine. Is it time for Cat 2 to avenge me? Cat 2, if you will. Hey, I mean, next catch could be yours. Let's see. How much moolah do we have? I really don't want to keep running back and forth. Okay, we have some money. Let's go buy some items before we continue on down here. Topps official Pokemon cards from a movie called Meryl Peekaboo. Really? I had that card. I can't find it, but scans of it are online. That sounds like a really funny little piece of Pokemon history. Oh yeah, did I tell you guys how much they're selling Pokemon play cards for? I think I mentioned this last time we were playing. Oh yeah, that's right. Shops are inside Pokécenters now, but they're selling like even they were selling crystal carts, like old-fashioned carts, for like $150, $160. Actually, just kind of insane. Let's get 10 of it. Let's get like, yeah, 11 of these is fine. 5 of those. Yeah, they were selling at one of the local gamer hangouts. You know how they're always gaming over there. No, it wasn't the collector's editions or anything. It was just the regular old crystal. This one didn't even have the it was out of the box, and the front art was like destroyed, and it was still like selling for like $140 Renos. I think the one with the cover art still on the cartridge was like 160 something, and they were selling emeralds for $300. $300? You have got to be kidding. Who is going to spend? I mean, I get it. I like the idea of playing those games on the original hardware, but $300 is insane. Is that scalping? I don't think it constitutes scalping, because I think you kind of buy something and then immediately plan to sell it, like turn it over, right? For a profit. So I don't think that counts. But it shows like how bad some pricings have gotten it. Fuck Duriel. Who is Duriel? Is this Duriel? Was this guy called Duriel? Wacha. Love the plasma grunt theme. Down, 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 down. Bow, bow. Diablo 2 boss. Ah. Are people actually paying that much? I don't know. Honestly, what's the chance on Hypnosis? Is 60 better than having... I mean, I feel like this is tough. I like all of these moves. I like Crunch for coverage. I like Tackle for being stab. I like the utility of Detect, and Sand Attack's also pretty good. I mean, the only thing is Rat Mat doesn't really have the stat line to sit here and Sand Attack. Hypnosis is kind of a all or nothing move, though. If it misses, it's just what is this guy? What does he get for an ability once he evolves? Does it get Intimidate? Watch Hog gets Illuminate and Keen Eye. Oh my god, really? What a dog shit abilities. You don't have the Rat Mat stats. I'm just checking the what is it? The Pokemon database. Illuminate and Keen Eye. Yeah, I think we keep Sand. I don't know. What do you guys think? Isn't that just a default starter ability? You can get hidden abilities in this game? Maybe. What's Illuminate again? Illuminate just gives you a likely chance to meet more Pokemon. So it's nothing in game that does. I feel like Sand Attack is... I mean, Hypnosis is much more like... If it hits, it's really good, but it's low chances. Sand Attack will always hit. and it's always going to drop one like. See, that's the thing. I don't know. I say keep your moveset. That's kind of what I'm more leaning to, but I'm not sure. So I wanted to see if anybody else had like any input. I do think Hypnosis can catch and aid in catching stuff. That is true. That is true. Good point, to be honest. Yeah, that might be the strongest point for grabbing Hypnosis is Rat-Mac can help us capture more stuff. Maybe not so much of like staying in and making sure to like use this against a battle, but okay. And I feel like Detect is really good for scouting moves. And it's also, in case we have to go fight Norman with Rat-Mac, like having Detect will negate his whole Pokemon. So it's worth keeping Detect at least until then. So I guess we'll just get rid of Sand Attack. It's a hard call, though. I think that's a harder call than I originally thought. But I mean, if we do get to Norman, like just having somebody with Detect will win us the whole round against this ace. So I think it's worth having. Plasma. It is kind of weird. The only thing I find weird about the Team Plasma Grunts is they are like so dedicated to the cause, like immediately. You know? That part seems like a bit strange to me. See how much Rat-Mac does. Oh, okay, good. Purrloin has assist with no other teammates. Fantastic. I love it. Thank you for the free experience. Rat-Mac only needs 2 more levels to evolve. Now, I want to... Oh, hold on a sec. Audino, you're mine. Maybe, hopefully. Ah, it's Monkey Boy. So, I do have a question. I am going to ask you guys in here, and this will make the deciding factor. Because this is the inside of the forest, and we caught something outside of the forest, is this a new catch? Can we catch this?
Monkey!
It is a monkey. I mean, technically, it's a really bad catch anyways, but it is a catch. That is 2 crits in a row. Call him Leafy Kong. Well, alright, I suppose at least we did just buy all these Great Balls. Alright, we're in dire need. It is a different area. We will catch him. Leafy Kong is a pretty good nickname. Good lord. Can I have some more normal types on this team, please? I don't think I have enough normal types. Oh, he's not normal yet. He evolves into a normal. Alright. I do like Leafy Kong. Unfortunately, he is male, which means he will not live long in our party. I don't know why, but none of the males that we catch last very long. Leafy Kong. Just enough space. Okay. Well, that is a new catch. That is something we desperately needed. I don't know what we're going to do with that. Well, Adamant Nature, okay. That's good, I think. I think generally they have more aggressive moves. Well, it's not the worst thing we've ever had. I was hoping that that was going to be an Audino for some experience. Tenko is watching. Is this Tenko up here? Just like in real life, men live shorter than women. It's sad, sad fact. Sad, sad fact right there. All right. Get him, rat mats. Oh my god. That is that's a 1 HP. That's a 1 HP rat mats. I know, yeah, I remember who Tenko is, but I didn't know why she got brought up, I suppose. Sweet Jesus. Oh my god, I think it was a crit afterwards. That's the most... What a fucking dangerous-ass dog, dude. That ranger needs to go home. That ranger just... Fucked up dog. You're telling me it almost killed Rat Mats in one shot, and then it almost killed Emery with a crit. As we run back to the fucking Pokemon Center. Oh, she's my explanation for the low male survival rate. Okay, this is all coming together. I see. Thank you for explaining it to me, Evie. It was a good joke, but unfortunately, I'm an idiot. So, there goes that. Here's a Chesto Berry. So, sorry for almost ending your game. You know, at least we got a singular berry out of it. I cannot wait to trade that berry in for 10 Pokebucks after he just kills my Pokemon. Truly, a great trade. Okay, Ratmat just needs 2 more levels. Can we get Ratmat to evolve before he fucking dies? That's the current game plan we're on. What happens first? Does he fucking die first, or do we, Oh, we could have had a Cottony. Man, we could have had a much better Pokemon. Crunch is technically more power, I believe. Crunch is 80 power, and then Takedown is... Oh, sorry, Tackle is 75. This world is more female Pokemon than male. You need the Decepticon Shockwave. Just stare and say, female! Tell him, Shockwave. Tell him. Candace really hates the monkeys in this game are very bad. Oh, no. I love Venipede, man. That's one of my favorites. It's like one of my favorite bugs of all time. He's so cool when he evolves. And I'm immediately poisoned. Okay, he's protecting. Alright, we'll just get him out of here. Oh, we got Pansage over Venipede and Cottony. Wow, what a great hit. Female, I thought they went extinct. Well, that would be most of our team if that was the case. Good. No. Protect again, please. I'm loving this. I'm loving this wild encounter so far. He has Pursuit. Oh my god. A lot of poison types are cool. They're pretty. Usually, some of their designs are really good, but they kind of. Yeah. Thanks. Wouldn't want that to end any other way. They're pretty cool design-wise, but they're generally not, like, at least early on, not that strong most times, but they are very cool. I guess I just should be happy you didn't pursue Matt Rat and immediately kill him. I guess I should just be thankful, really. Please, just 2 more levels for Rat Matt. It's all he requires. It's all he needs in this world. He doesn't require much. He just needs 2 more levels, man. That's it. We're so close, and then he'll be somewhat usable. Please don't poison me. Thank you. Yeah, just eat that bug. Eat that poisonous bug, Rat Matt. Poison being bad for you is just a theory. Timber. Okay, we need to switch. That's a fighting type, which our half our team is weak to. I guess at least it's not a rock or a sock or whatever it was that decimated the wild ones that decimated my entire team. God, I still cannot believe how much damage that sock did, just like wandering around. And also learned a very important lesson about Bide on that day. Very important lesson about Bide. Yeah, it's so gonna take forever to get to 20. But we'll get there. God, I don't think I've ever in my life, chat. Have you guys ever used a, whatever this evolve thing is? The wild hog? The hog rat? Whatever the fuck this thing's called when it evolves? I don't think I've ever used this thing, period. Honestly, usually I like rats too. But this one, not particularly. Okay, Rat Matt, you can certainly beat one of these monkeys, right? Certainly. If I'm using the early normal type, it's a Lillipup. Yeah, that does make sense. It's a way stronger one. It has like a 3-stage evolution. Like it's much better in all regards. All right, that was 13 damage. Okay, technically, if it crits us with a Vine Whip, it will kill Rat Matt. But that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta go for it, even when you really don't. I really didn't have to do that. Carmen Sandiego, she's a, you know, can we talk about Carmen Sandiego? Good-looking villain. Good-looking villain. Like, why if woman evil, why hot? Is the sort of deal we got going on. If evil, why hot? It's always a very important thought to put out there. So I don't know if Carmen Sandiego was anybody's actual, like, waifu of choisu back in the day. I feel like maybe... I don't know. Now that's got to be like a boomer-ass waifu. It's Carmen Sandiego. I still remember that show, the show where the live-action stuff, where they had like a whole a cappella group. I remember that being pretty sick. Alright, it's dealing 12 damage, pop. Alright, surely it can't crit twice in a row. We're almost there. We're almost there, man. Can you give me like at least a healing item, man? Miss Frizzle, Boomer. Yo, 100%, right? That's gotta be another one. That's gotta be like one of the older ones, too. During early internet, my childhood nostalgia circles, the waifu of choice was the Baroness from Cobra. Huh. I don't remember. I don't think I ever watched anything connected with the with G.I. Joe. I remember just finding G.I. Joe kind of annoying. Man, that was tense. At some point, I just was like, I'm not gonna keep swapping it in and out. Either Rat Pat lives or he fucking dies. But I do love, I am very big fan of the fact that the music changes when your Pokemon's like at low health. I think that's really cool. That's legitimately one of my favorite features of this game. And it's such a cool, and the music's so good too when you're like at low life. Live by the rats, die by the mat. You got it, brother. Baroness was hot. Long black hair and had glasses. See, I'm not a glasses guy. I'm not anti-glasses, but I'm not like a glasses fiend. I know some people really like glasses. Oh my god. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We have... Tackle will kill him. Thank you, God. How dare you? I hope your mouse dies. Listen, we've had enough death, Canadian. There's been enough death on the table, man. You don't have to hope. He's bound to die. The mouse is absolutely bound to die. God, I wish we could have caught literally anything else in this forest. Sweedle. We could have caught Sweedle. We could have caught Cottony. We could have caught Venipede. I got stuck with the bitch-ass monkey. Oh my god. Why's it gotta be this way? First Pokemon to die? What was the first one to die, chat? Do you guys remember? There's been a lot. There, Ratmat finally evolved. Hey, yeah, okay. It's a fan theory. It's a very good fan theory, though. I like it a lot. Because it does fit the character of Blue. I feel like the little that we know of him, I feel like it fits his perceived character. Ooh, Confuse Ray. Oh my god. I want Confuse Ray so bad, dude. Confuse Ray's actually good. Confuse Ray actually good, man. The target exposed to a sinister ray that triggers confusion. We rivals that are abrasive again? Absolutely. We've had the friendly rivals. We could use rivals that got a little bit of spice to them. Man, I wish I could put more moves on this fucking rat. I really want to tech for what's-his-face. I need that for Norman in case we have to use Ratmat all the way to Norman, which would be real bad. But it is a way to beat Norman. I guess we're going to give up Confuse Ray. Am I really giving up Confuse Ray for Hypnosis, man? That freaking stinks, dude. That freaking stinks on ice. All right. Okay, what level does this freak evolve in? And Sage. Or is he a Leaf Stone? And we need a Leaf Stone. Okay. Alright, what moves are we getting at level in the 5th generation? What are we getting? We get Bite, we get Seed Bomb at 22. That's pretty good. Like, Seed Bomb is... Wow, okay, so he really doesn't need anything else besides Seed Bomb. He gets nothing else of utility besides Seed Bomb. That's really good. I like that. I mean, Acrobatics isn't awful. And then, when do we get a Leaf Stone? Okay, actually, the monkey, the evolved monkey isn't going to be bad if we can get him to 20. If we can get him up to 22 to learn... Oh, wait, no. Bullet Seed isn't that great. I thought that was Seed Bomb. Oh, because it's changing it from the different gens. Okay. 22 for Seed Bomb. Okay. And then Simisage, when do you learn it? Okay, so we need to get him to 22, and then we need to get a Leaf Stone. That's our current goal for Leafy Kong. Nidoran straight up cheats and brings a 7th Pokemon. That would be so funny. Male rival in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. He says stuff like, unlike your dad. Unlike you, your dad's actually tough. Damn, fucking going for the throat here, huh? Remember the Pokemon CEO being upset at the direction of both the anime and the games. Battle? Here we go. Making this here is too Doraemon-like, as in too focused on small children. It could sacrifice a wider audience. Yeah, it's... I mean, at the very least, the nostalgia for them is still very, very strong. So even though they really haven't, like, evolved their series, or they've tried to aim for a more, like, general audience, the audience still trickles, still follows behind because of the, basically because of nostalgia for it. I mean, some of the games are so good enough to hold off on their own. I haven't played Legend Z to A, but I've heard nothing but relatively good stuff about it. Ba 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 ba. Wasn't around, but it happened. Did it happen in this game? I don't remember fighting any rival who did that. No? Okay. I guess I just don't remember them. Ba ba da ba. If you have Pansy or Pansage, is that the Pokemon shorthand for I want a blunt? The secret theory, the secret, like, what this Pokemon company is trying to tell you but won't actually say. Dude, Ken, this card looks sick as fuck. Which one are you talking about? Go, Leafy Kong. We will get him eventually. Oh, one of the magic, what is she called? Dark Magician Girl? It looks pretty good, yeah. Damn. I'm a big fan of, like, full art cards. It's not exactly full art, but I like it when the card kind of blends into where usually the rules would be printed at. I'm a big fan of that. I think that's cool. Oh my god, what is this encounter rate, man? Literally every step I took, I ran into an encounter. I've never had encounter rates this high before. Yeah, there's a lot of full art or like card art in Magic the Gathering that like kind of blends into the background, and I'm always a big fan of that. I think it's just really cool. I think it's just neat. Man, I still cannot. We're in such a bad spot that I am literally switch training on some random ass Pokemon to get this monkey anywhere close to being usable. I mean, even if it was like 20 something, that monkey probably still would not be usable. To be quite honest. The only reason he can even fight against this Cottonee is half of the moves do not work on him. Monkey. Watch, the monkey will be our... The monkey will be the ace. Watch. That's just how these things go. You know when Pansage evolves? Monkey. It evolves as soon as we get a Leaf Stone. And, well, we need to wait for 22 to give it its only good physical grass move. With those two things in store, we can then do something with it. But only until that happens. So we need 22 and we need a Leaf Stone.
Animals are so fucking
good, I got paralyzed first turn. This is so...
Yeah, Rumsfeld!
Oh my god, and it's enough damage to kill Leafy Kong. 2 paralyzations in a row, man. Two paralyzed in a row. I'm sick of this world. Everybody hates me. Use our last, but we are in... I don't think it's ever been this dire in a Pokemon game before, chat. I literally cannot remember the last time things have been this dire. Your team kind of stinky. Oh, you fucking think, huh? You think this team might just be a tad bit stinky? What? Really? April can learn Grass Knots? I guess we might as well. Emery is a good girl. She's like, her and April is the only reason this game's even afloat. Hello, Iwima. Hello, hello. It's good to see ya. Sounds to me like you're winning. Well, technically, we are still alive. Technically. The loosest definition of alive. We sure are. That's I heard Yu-Gi-Oh! Sales and fan reception were not in the best position. I know it's not very popular in the US side of things. I guess we'll give Leafy Kong Grass Knot, even though it's not going to be very useful. I mean, even against a Ghostmon, this is kind of useless, right? Like, even against something that's super effective, Vine Whip still deals more damage. Well, I guess we'll get rid of Leer anyways. The firmest and most confident definition of alive. Everybody's scared to battle us, you know? I like, Iwima, I like the way you think. I'm liking the way that you're twisting this to make it look like we're in the dominant position. That's the kind of nonsensical faith we need right now. Oh good, I cannot wait to get paralyzed immediately. Oh no, I just avoided the attack. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, man. That's cool. I mean, the Link is fine for paralyzation chances, but it's so weak. Okay, Leaping Kong. I remember how this fucking went. I'm all about nonsensical faith. Please join my cult. You did? Well, you did say please. You did say please. Oh, it's got Prankster. I was like, how the hell is it faster than Emery? It avoided another attack. Only 20 base power, yeah. It's very weak on its own. Like, if you had something that was, like... If that was on a more tanky... Oh, my God. This counter rate is going to kill me, I think. Trying to leave this fucking forest. Every 2 steps, man. It's like another Pokemon comes out. The game wants you to find a shiny through brute force. You know, I'm glad that the game has my best intentions in mind. I'm glad it has its best intentions in mind. Yeah. Am I gonna just, like, use Emery as my lead and just start running from every battle? I just don't think I can take that many more random encounters. If I was in a death battle, my opponent started gently licking me, I'd be freaked out too. I'd lose. Yeah, you know? When you make a good point, you make a good point. That is kind of freaky. That's a little spooky. Do we have a repel? We do, okay. Can the escape rope get me out of here? Okay. I'll just use the fucking repel, man. I need to get out of this forest and go healed. Now, repel's effect wore off. At least we got a little bit further out of here. Forgot if the shiny chance here is still 1 in 8,192. That's... Man, any day now. I'm sure we're going to run into one any day now. Okay, that's not a leaf stone. That almost kind of made me think of the... Later, I know in one of the generations, you just go to, like, a stone in the middle of the forest, and it makes your... Leafy, it can evolve your Eevee or whatnot, but I don't think that's it. I think a leaf stone's like an actual, like, leaf stone. I hope we catch a shiny so we can name after Eevee. Eevee speaks the shiny into an existence, so we have to name it after her. Well, you spoke it into existence, obviously. Alright, 11 potions. Actually, we should probably get a repel or two. I don't want to die. Too bad you're in the team, Eevee. Prepare for war. You're on the squad now. What do you sell anyways? You sell absolutely nothing of use. Fantastic. Ba 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 ba. My favorite person here, I need you on the front lines. So that's... Your favoritism is wanting Eevee on the front line so she could die. Okay, alright. You know what? Everybody's got their own way of showing their appreciation. Does it feel like an authentic example of favoritism? Weeba makes a very good point, though, Eevee. That's a very good point, actually. I was hoping that was a hiker we could actually battle. But say a hiker would go crazy right now for Monkey Man. All right, good news though, chat. There is good news here. We've got mostly evolved Pokemon now. We only need to train like one loser. And then after that, we're not looking too bad. Oh, that's right. I'm using a repel with my fucking monkey at the front line. My monkey's weaker than most things we're going to be running into. How could I forget? Eevee the Mod, join me as part of the undead. Honestly, like, you guys are you guys can be like witches together. You're both kind of like in the evil pantheon. Like a witch is kind of an evil thing. Witch, wizard, vampire. It's kind of there if you squint. Like the mystery and the drama, not the raw violence. There's a lot of that in quite a bit of that in the Danganronpas. Alright, Leech Seed is actually good. I guess we can get rid of... Yeah, what am I... I have Vine Whip. Why did I even put Grass Knot up there? Can I treat the monkey like how Paul treated Chimchar? I don't even know. Whew. I don't even know who that is, but he was probably right to do it. He was probably right to do it. Who wants a stinky-ass monkey on their team? A pursuer? I suppose undead witches are not... See, like, you're part of the evil pantheon. Maybe not, like, massively evil, but, you know, like, slightly evil. Bruh. I'm just not the fan. This is, honestly, if any of the monkeys, this is my favorite monkey. I'll at least give it that. Out of all of them, this would be my favorite monkey. So I will give Leafy Kong that. This monkey looks the tastiest. It does. Oh, please kill it. Please kill it. Please kill it. Please kill it. Oh, thank you. Okay, need to switch over to Rat Mats. Because I couldn't miss with the Vine. The next Vine Whip could miss because I have been sand attacked. So the idea was if I could miss my Vine Whip and then the built up energy could just kill the Monkey Man. And we need that Monkey Man desperately. We need, like, a grass type would be really good. A grass type with Seed Bomb and an Adamant Nature, doubly good. Oh, that's actually, what do you mean actually clever? I know how to play the damn Pokemon game. Actually clever. Okay, I see what you mean there. I guess we'll lick. Lunk. Wappa. I kind of like the old shiny method with the low appearance rate and no way to increase it. It does make the shinies a little bit more memorable and important, right? If they're really, really hard to find. With this, is this guy just like always following these guys around? How are you holding up, fellow subject of our king? Grom of the Seven Sages. How do you just say that with a straight face? I'm mortified that the skull, which we went so much trouble to obtain, was stolen from us so easily. It's not important. We can afford to abandon the Dragon Skull. According to the results of our research, this is not the legendary Pokemon for which Team Plasma is looking. Really? You think it could be a Dragonite Skull? It is completely unrelated. But we will not allow anyone to disrupt our plans and get away with it. We will fix it so you never interfere with us again. Oh, sweet! The bug Pokemon were getting all worked up, so here I come. And what do I spy with my little eye? This important-looking guy. Are you here to help your friends whom I'm defeated? Knack, Berg! The others didn't have anything. And who are you supposed to be? Is this guy the big boss? I am one of the 7 sages of Team Plasma. Geistis, another of the 7 stages will liberate Pokemon with words alone. The remainder of the 7 sages have ordered their compatriots to take Pokemon with full force. But the odds are little against us now. To you, the bug Pokemon user Berg and the normal Pokemon user Lenore, I say, know your enemies, know yourself, and need not fear the result of 100 battles. This time, we shall retreat quietly. To secure the liberation of Pokemon, we will steal Pokemon from trainers! Even though you are gym leaders, we will not tolerate any further obstruction from you. In any case, we will settle this someday. I hope you are looking forward to that time as much as I am. You know, that guy just admitted to doing crimes, and they just let him walk away, huh? Boop, boop, boo. I guess that's what we're doing here. Same. Sometimes I shiny hunt for my loved ones. Wouldn't do that with the super low odds. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely sides to both ends of it. I do like that being like there are ways to increase the high rate if you're doing like shiny hunting. Kind of makes it a little bit more fun. Shiny Bunnery and a shiny Bunnelby right next to each other. I had them both. Wow, that's a little bit too high, maybe. Tell they're evil because they wouldn't die to have a sick Dragon Skull. Terrible character. Actually, a transformed Ditto Skull. Oh, of course. They stay that way if they die. Why let them leave? Beat them up. Commit sheer cold and leave them in the woods. That's what I'm saying. We've got 3 Pokemon here. And these guys are gym leaders, so you would think they have some influence. I'm certainly looking forward to it. Thank you so much for the kind trainer like you taking care of them. The Pokemon with you must be happy. Here's a token of my gratitude. Well, not exactly what we're looking for. Some Pokemon evolve when you use this item on them. Now, I must take the Dragon Skull back to the museum. See you. Take care of yourself. Lance did make his Dragonite kill that one guy. That was a pretty cool time. Everybody remembers Lance because of that. So what I'm thinking this means is we need more people killing more rockets. I think that's just an overall net benefit. Villains never face punishment in the vanilla games for some reason. Well, it's probably because, you know, they are still for the kiddos. And I guess they don't think that kiddos can handle that, which is silly. Like, how many Disney characters end up, like, how many Disney villains end up dying in horrible ways? Like, I mean, Scar was fucking eaten alive. I feel that they could take some of the villains, like, getting blown up by the Pokemons. I don't think that would give the kids nightmares. In Gen 9 games, easy to find shinies simply because you're in an open world with them. Ah, okay. Yeah, because you can just see them wandering around the field. Imagine being hospitalized from a hyper beam. Yeah, there's gotta be... I feel like if you're alive, there's gotta not be, like, tons left of you. Wow, Quick Claw. Glad we're just talking to random NPCs. That's a very good one. It's a genuinely good item to have. Who's our slowest mon? I guess we give this to Ratbats, I think. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I do love the music in this game. It's definitely been my... Honestly, I think I'm surprised that people talk about Gen 3's music so much. I feel like this game's got some really good tracks. I don't think Gen 3's music is bad, but I feel like this has got like a lot of good music in there. I don't feel like I hear a lot about Gen 5's music. Can't wait for Waves and Winds, or Winds and Waves. Hope a feature is forcing your opponents to drown in sea. No, that's what Pokemon's been missing this whole time, really. They've been missing the option for me to publicly execute my opponents once I win. Searching for the exact center point. Good luck, Butter. Dun, 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 dun. Man, look at how good this game looks. This game is really visually impressive, too, I feel like. On the DS, this looks really good, like the effects that you pull out here and like the different angles. Even though the, you know, your sprites look a little bit crispy when you're that far away. But it looks really good, I feel like. Every game has that one really good track. For Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Oros, it was Southern Islands. For Diamond, Platinum, Pearl, it was Eternal Forest. Pinwheel Forest and Arsene City. Fair from Sun and Moon. Goodness, I haven't played Sun and Moon in a while. I don't even remember. Can we find, like, random... I would like to go and, like, level up before we go fight... Oh. No. Oh, God. Okay, that was really close. Okay, we do want Pansage, right? We have a Pansage. Yes, we do have a Pansage. Okay, so we want to evolve Pansage. This is great, actually. Fantastic. Okay, so now we just need to get our Monkey Man to 22. And then he's actually good. We can evolve him. And he's got, like, he'll have some pretty good base stats. We need to see if we can actually get him to 22 without him dying, though. That's the risky part about this. After I eat lunch, I worry about dinner. Every day is the same. What a busy life. You know, I can appreciate someone who puts their stomach first. I can appreciate that. GeoNet. If you try GeoNet, you can register the place where you live. Oh, that's the Wi-Fi thing. Ah, yes. With my DS that I'm streaming from right now, I will get right on that. Cosmo's theme lives in my heart personally. Used to listen to that on the way to work. Man, I haven't played Sun and Moon and those, like any of the later gen games in such a long time. The only thing I remember, music-wise, like very vividly from the newer games, is the battle theme, the gym battle theme, where like the crowd's like hyping you up before you go into battle. I think that one's really fucking good. Like it's Sword and Shield. I don't know the name of it, but man, it's fucking hype as shit. Very good. Game Freak. Let's see what the Game Freak boys are up to. Zora, who was left alone, wandered around looking for its mother. It's a Pokemon that looks like this. They say Zora has the power to bewitch people. It would be scary if I was bewitched, but I like Zora. Because it's cute. Huh? Why are you blushing? Guys, why do you think that kid's blushing? I wonder why. Floor 22. I like the old untargetable shiny method because that sort of creates a relationship between you and the shinies you find. You get invested in them. I can see that. No, I'm the planner. I don't mean to butt in, but the leftover item is important, isn't it? It sure is. I put a lot of wonderful mechanisms to change the game's music. How many of them have you noticed? It's very good. Like, this guy, Mr. Music, sound designer, music guy, music man, great job. I should put one dot here as if I'm making this part hollow. Beware of spoilers. What I'm working on is the ending of the game. Don't look at it here. You'll have to play it for yourself. I'm the game director. Working on your Pokédex. If you fill it up a lot, please let me see. Unfortunately, I don't think that's possible. Scarlet and Violet also had a sick gym battle theme, IMO. The Gen 8 one? I think so. I think Sword and Shield is Gen 8. Because that is my favorite gym theme of all time. It's so... Well, I've talked about it before, but I do think that making gym battles like a national event is a really good way to go. It's a very good idea, I think. I don't need you to massage any of my Pokemon currently. It's difficult to watch TV from here. That's true. Hello, Sano. I'm scared of being bewitched, but I like it. Already cooked. They're already gone. Already involved. There's secretly a Zora in disguise. I don't know, Peng. That sounds kind of crazy. Oh, we got rest out of this. Huh. It's a pretty good TM. So we can do Resto Chesto stuff. I mean, it's good. That's good strategy stuff. Though I don't know... Maybe we'll get a Pokemon that we can use it with properly. Sure is worth exploring, though. We've already got a couple of good items just from hunting around the random area. Black and white with the early on-cart game in progress. We are in the middle of our game, I suppose. Or what do you mean by early on-cart game in progress? What do you mean by that? I'm assuming you're talking about just like the game currently in progress, but oh my god, that's a busy ass line. Why use the best when you can use the rest? Hey! I see what you did there. I definitely got a normal type Pokemon, brother. I got nothing but them, basically. Here you go, Emery. Ah, okay, so we can get berries from this, huh? I guess we'll just take a chest out. He's working on the ending. Ah, they told us an incomplete game. Those dirty dogs. Those dirty dogs. That guy better get cooking, man. We're already 2 gyms in. If he keeps on slacking, the Pokemon Company will never forgive him. And I wouldn't want to get Nintendo angry. I feel like that's a real recipe for disaster. People who work in this building have Pokemon battles, not opinion battles. You appear to be strong, but if you go upstairs, please be extra careful. Okay, well, at least we can get some experience here. And not hopefully kill our Pokemon. Every morning, my Pokemon wakes me up with Wake Up Slap. Oh, I was hoping that he was just giving me the TM for Wake Up Slap. That'd be fucking sick. I was kind of hoping. Wake Up Slap, it's pretty good. I was hoping I was about to get that TM. Alright, do we need anything else? Rock Smash. I mean, we should probably, if What's-His-Face can learn it. Leafy Kong can learn it. We should probably give it over Fury Swipes. At the very least. I hate Fury Swipes. It's inaccurate, it's unlikely to hit. Ah, choose your Pokemon. Alright, Sano, use the pinned link above. It'll bring you to a spreadsheet, and you can choose what Pokemon you would like me to catch from one route. And a nickname is necessary. Oh no, not this thing. Why doesn't Emery have? I wish our Emery had Intimidate. This would be such a better Mon. Let's see. Rock Smash is 80 damage, so that is higher damage than Tackle. Okay. Yeah, Wake Up Slap would be quite nice. I'm sure the monkey could learn that. The clerk's pretty cute, though. We don't usually get, like, very cute... I don't think there's, like, a lot of cute adult NPCs, so it's nice that we actually get one here. The clerk's quite cute. Do we see the clerk later on? I don't feel like... She doesn't seem like a very common model. Hiya. Well, actually, right now, Leafy Kong is not... Technically, this is not a normal type. So he can still fight against this guy. Rock Throw deals... Oh, God. It dealt 25 damage on a crit. So technically... Oh, God, and it's bide. Okay. So we are dealing no damage to it. There's like a side story thing with one of them being a giant or something in a movie. The clerk? Man, that's why I kept a text. That's definitely one of the many reasons. The female, yeah. Weird. I don't want to think immediately poorly of that, but that definitely feels like maybe a fetish thing. I don't know. That's the first thing I think of. Yep, you just say the Pokemon in the chat. The Pokemon, the route, and then your nickname. And then I'll put it all in there for you. And it will be caught as soon as we reach it. Petalil, huh? Maybe with Rock Smash we can cut through it. Maybe. This intense... Wow, its Mega Drain deals more damage than our Rock Smash does. I was hoping just to be able to cut through it, because it wouldn't have a super effective move. Sandile. I think we're already catching a Sandile, Sano, unfortunately. I believe so, at least. Yeah, Cappy's already claimed a Sandile on the desert route. I'm sorry for that. But if there's anything else from a different route you like, feel free to grab. Snoozy puppy. Yeah, I don't know. Did we just get, like, quote-unquote lucky with Emery's ability? Because I don't know why Emery does not have Intimidate, when Intimidate seems to be the more common ability. But yeah, anything else you like, you can definitely grab. Bump. Yeah, we still don't have any good way to fight against these grass Pokemon, huh? Definitely a current issue. We have no way to hit grasses very well. Scraggy M&M. You got it. Okay, that's also pretty good. That's pretty good. That gives a big... I'm giving a good thumbs up to that one. You know, I don't think Eminem ever wore the big ass baggy pants, but I'm for it anyways. Oh my god, just lowering my speed, paralyzing me. They fucking hate this monkey, man. Remember Scraggy pretty decent too. Like dark fighting is a decent attacking combination. So I'll be definitely happy to grab it. Oh, thank you. Finally, we actually got through it. Hell yeah, Leafy Kong. They usually have Moxie too, if I remember right. Man, maybe we just caught like a really... Oh, no, you mean Moxie. You mean Scraggy. That would be great. Like, that would be such a strong... Like, an actual strong mon to enter this team, to add to this team, would be fantastic. Right now, I feel like we got, like, at best, like, pretty okay mons. So, like, a good mon would be awesome. I don't know what better way to put it than that. I hope we can catch stuff before we go fighting the bug gym leader. I mean, even if we did, our catches are not going to be super useful. Nothing we're getting is super effective against the bug guy. We have no fire, we have no rock, we have no flying. Oh, thank God. This guy is Experience City for Leafy Kong. That's 11 damage. Man, that's some real experience right there. Yes, Bite's an excellent move. Basculegion, I would love... Yeah, I'm going to keep you out, but I'm going to swap you out. I don't want to risk him getting crit by something. We're almost at 22. I forgot if there's a water-type gym in this. I don't know, actually. I mean, technically it's a water-type, so... That'll work. Let's see. I'm sure we could probably see if there's a grass type, if there's a water type trainer. Let's see. Pokemon Black Nuzlocke. Let's see. Normal bug, electric ground, flying, ice dragon. Nope. No water. Do 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 do. Oh, a scope lens. A scope lens is pretty good. It's crit rates. That is something we can definitely put onto our starter when they evolve. I think they get a bunch of different like high crit rate moves, so that would be pretty good. Gurren Lagann. You know, I actually have not watched Gurren Lagann, though I know people really like Gurren Lagann. I know it's like an all-time favorite of a lot of people's, but I've just never watched it. Nice. Hell yeah. Glad he used his first turn using an X item. Wow, those Basculegions were worth so much in comparison to that guy. Okay, alright. Do you have an item for me? Okay, we fought everybody here. Quick balls, okay. And timer balls. Do we have any more? It's just one floor? Okay, looks like we go a little higher. Cool, cool, cool. Couple more battles we can do here. A hype... Damn. A hyper potion, you say? My work is a Pokemon battle. Honestly, that sounds like a pretty sick job. Oh, Leafy Kong, I would love for you to be able to sit this one out, or be able to fight this guy, but I feel like you're just gonna kind of fall apart. Are you fighting type yet? You're not. You're just water. Okay. Started recording on the Sci-Fi channel. Started watching from episode 9. Recently, Sano? Or just this is like when you first got into it? I don't know if you just like started rewatching it for some reason or another. First got into it. It's so funny, like the Sci-Fi channel rather, you really used to play a lot of anime back in the day. Like genuinely, they used to be like one of the few places you could go to for pretty consistent new, weird, typically like adult animation. Not like adult animation, but rather like stuff that would be more gory. Kitan is still my husband. Oh, I'm assuming it's not a cat. But then again, you are a cat, so that does make sense. Scientist Samantha. The long hair, the glasses, the lab coat. People definitely like Samantha. Samantha was definitely somebody's favorite. Chomp. Wow. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Leafy Kong. Sci-Fi always had 99% creepy commercials and 1% normal back in the day. I do remember genuinely being terrified of one of these Sci-Fi anime commercials way back when I was a kid. I think there was like, they were trying to show off how brutal and like how like adult, like, you know, they were trying to convince people to watch anime who were adults, so they showed off the more like violent stuff in there. And my father, he was like really into sci-fi stuff, so he typically had the channel playing. And I think I remember seeing like some character was like getting, some woman character was like getting eaten alive by like a demon or something. It wasn't like explicitly gory, but like they kind of censored it by having like the more like bloody parts. I forgot what they did to like censor it, but it was censored. It was kind of like the Danganronpa style, where it was like pink blood. I remember seeing that when I was just like at night or something. I remember being terrified by it. That's my sci-fi related memory. Don't get me started on the cat thing. What do you mean? Don't get you started on the cat thing? You're a cat girl, isn't that like the whole? Am I being offensive to cat women? Or robotic cat women, I should say. Congrats on the wedding. Oh, thank you. I didn't know I was getting married. It's always good to figure this stuff out later earlier rather than later. The American sci-fi spirit. Yeah, they try to get those people in there early. Oh, you're talking about Sano. I gotcha. Might have saw Blue Gender the anime as a trailer. It was the anime with the giant bugs, Evil Earth. Yeah, maybe. That kind of sounds like what I like stumbled into as a kiddo. Pansage. I guess we'll still send out Leafy Kong. I mean, this is definitely the cutest monkey, right? Like, Pansage, I'm not a big fan of monkeys, but at least this one's kind of cute, is what I will say. Pansage does look cute. I'm not usually a fan of monkeys, but I'll take this one. All right, we're almost there. Seed Bomb is very close. Literally one more level. Had an ex-friend bully me by posting cats to Tumblr and tagging them as cats. Okay, well that's kind of funny. At least your friend had like a sense of humor about it. It's fun to tease your friends. You know what I mean? I accept your challenge. All right. Oh, he's the janitor. I see. Okay, that's funny. I get it. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought the absolute best of the situation. So I know I was like, oh, ex-friend. That means, you know, someone they just don't talk to anymore. And then when I thought you said bully me, I thought you said, you know, just kind of playful, goofing and gaffing around. Sorry. I thought of the most positive way that could have went. I like Acid Spray, by the way. I think a very strong, underutilized ability. Dropping defense by 2 states, even though Acid Spray itself is very weak, it's a very strong ability. It's everyone's favorite, the garbage bag. Who doesn't love that guy? That is a fully evolved. I guess we're gonna swap, I think. I'm a little scared of that thing. Okay, good. I think we're fine then. Rock Smash is up to 80, which is still more than Tackle, so I'll do Rock Smash. Okay, it doesn't have skill. Oh yeah, that's right. This thing is scary because of skill link. That's right. Okay, I'm misremembering how dangerous this thing is. Don't want to jinx it, but I think this is the exception to your... I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so, Midnight. Favorite character in Gurren Lagann was Catan. He is not a cat in the show. In that show. Doesn't sound like it, no. So far, that's what I've gotten. That's what I've gotten across. An EXP share. Okay, that's... Get some of the experience point from every battle, even if it's not evolved. Okay. Another good item, actually. This will be very useful for us. Boss trainer in Pokemon Sword and Shield here named is Olenia. First Pokemon that she ever had was Trubbish, and you fight her Garbodor. Huh. Just download Slay the Spire 2. Ah, how is it? I love Slay the Spire 1. I know some of my friends have been talking about it. Apparently, you can like play it online and group sessions. I love when Can reads my messages and ad pops. Silence, Can. My 3-minute ad is playing. Sorry, sir. Apologies. I'll keep silent. Gonna use it on Pansage? Ah, the EXP share. I was thinking of that, but he's 21 now, so he's not awful stat-wise. Looks at my folder filled with 400 plus pictures of kitten I've drawn. You know, it's good that you are faithful, you know? It's good that you're faithful to your partner. I mean, that's your husband after all. Scraggy, and nickname is Eminem. Okay, so Sano is picked. So we have Scraggy and Sandile as our next catches. I think we can get him up to... Like, I think with Miracle Seed, we could probably fight with him up to 22. I think our next catch will use the experience share. Now, is there anybody else here to battle? Or is there anything else to, like, hunt for here? And can we go elsewhere? Before we go fight this gym leader, I'd like to get as much, like, stuff as we can possibly get. I like that it's called at Battle Company. Working women are beautiful, and battling Pokemon are wonderful. She's, you know what? She's correct on both points. That NPC is just right. I believe it because my sister who got married said so. Aw. Okay, we can't enter that boat. Yo, this guy is just fucking break. Oh, wait, isn't this a gym leader? Oh, no, okay. I was thinking because his hairstyle on this, when he's like face to the left and the right, he kind of looks like that gym leader who has like gemstones in his hair. I mean, I don't think he's a dancer though, but his hairstyle, when he looked to the side, kind of reminded me of it. Did you find Mew under the boat? Not yet. He'll be a good addition to our team, though. Boom, 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 out, down. Next time I'll do it. Next time I want to eat a Casalia cone for sure. Casalia cone. Passerby Analytics HQ. What a useful place. Passerby Analytics HQ. Welcome back, Munich. My favorite greeting is hello. I think this is some weird area. This is where you find all the answers. Statisticians have only one task. They conduct requested surveys. First, you'll receive survey requests from me. Then with the survey radar, you'll choose the survey you want to conduct. Then, if you pass by a lot of people, the radar will collect the information. I hope you do a great job. I'm lonely. What a fucking weirdo. These guys are just weird, man. I'm getting out of here. Been continuing Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Hell yeah! How far in are you? Oh, okay. What's my hobby? I guess besides video games, which seems a little... We'll just say cooking. What is your job? Self-employed. I would love the title, like, my hobby is video games. I'm self-employed. Please stop asking me these questions. You're making me feel bad. Job hopper. Student, office worker, creator, self-employed, public official. There's not like a lot. This is not a very comprehensive list of jobs. Where's Pokemon trainer? Apparently that's not a job. Yeah, they're saying Pokemon are not real. Reminds me of when my family was stuck in a hotel because the workers wanted us in a time. Ooh. You know what? We create streams. We're a creator. You have this many questionnaires left. 8. No. Actually, hold on a sec. Is it just... If we get 8, do they give us something? What's your favorite kind of Pokemon? Cool. I actually like cool more than I like strange. Favorite type is... It's water, flying, or steel. I think it ends up being steel. Okay, that's... Okay, you actually have to do 7 of these? Oh, you wish for more time all the time. Family, friends, or self? We'll say, what's most important to you? Probably family. Okay, I thought maybe they would give us something cool for doing that. But I mean, 6 more times is a lot. That was a hard one. What's the most important thing? Family, friends, or self? That's a good thinker. I don't think there's a great answer for that one. All those are pretty important. We still have the timeshare from 2019, so our hotels were stuck to the ones on the timeshare. Huh. Are timeshares usually a scam, or did you guys have a good experience with this timeshare, or was it also kind of a scam? Okay, I guess I would like to go somewhere else. See if we can catch another Pokemon before we leave here. It was a scam? Ah, okay. I mean, I just only have heard that they're scams, so I couldn't really say for sure. Alright, we want to go north. See if we can go north, or the game's going to block us off from progression. Ideally, we go here and can do some catches. Pokemon trainers on Route 4 show combination with Pokemon even during road control. Okay, cool. Looks like we can go to Route 4. Can we? Okay, these are not explorable. Okay, sounds good. Let's go catch some Pokemon. The hotels were fine, but the locations were inconvenient. Were they at least like in fun areas? I mean, I don't mind going somewhere a little inconvenient if it's like a fun, like, area around that area. You know what I mean? Like, if it's a fun place to visit. Areas, okay, at least there's something there. Pokemon are hiding in the darker sand. Okay. Alright, our level cap is 24. Yeah, okay, yep. It's gonna block progression. Damn, I was hoping we could find something here. Oh, okay, we can find catches here. Okay, cool. Hey, there's Eminem. We were just looking for you, Eminem. And it's male. Okay, we just did not kill it accidentally. The only problem, of course, is... like, it's in a sandstorm, so we don't have forever. Yeah, this thing wants me to kill it so bad. It wants me to kill it so bad. Yeah. Could have lost Ratmat there with a bad crit. Well, we are killing a lot of time anyways. Which will let our timer balls do more and more. And I mean, eventually the sand will just, like, chip it away. I could do probably one bite and not worry. Oh, it's swaggerting it. Golly, man, I just don't want to kill you, Scraggy. No deaths. We're trying to get our catch here on Route 4 without killing it. Which is proving to be more of a hassle than I would like. No, Sandile is the next route. Route 4 is for Scraggy here. Nice. Whew, thank you, Timer Balls. Sandile is found on the Desert Resort. Alrighty. Eminem, welcome to the crew. Could have quick balled, yeah. I didn't think of that. I didn't think of that like the turn after. Very good, Mon. I agree. Careful Nature. It has Moxie. I mean, Careful Nature really isn't great, but we will definitely take it. I mean, this is a decent attack. Honestly, like headbutt and a headbutt this early, feint attack as well. Like genuinely not bad. Like a good catch, genuinely. Unfortunately, not going to be great against the bug gym leader. It's not going to be awful, though. Actually, I was thinking about, like, I don't want to go all the way down back to the Pokemon Center. We'll just do some training here. Well, I have potions. I have plenty of money after all these fights. Fighting resist bug, yes, but dark. He's also part dark. So it ends up evening out, unfortunately, for him. So he's not the worst. It's just obviously, you know, like, It'd be nice if he could resist it. Yeah, it could definitely be worse. Is there anything around here that we can get? Hey, I'll be getting you soon, buddy. Oh, I just used... Isn't it always the way? I just used potions and there's a free heal. No fairy to worry about here. Nope. Not here, at least. Flying, fighting... Ooh, this is a good one. It's a very good fight for Leafy Kong. Yeah, flying, fighting, and... welcome back. Welcome back, Midnight. I don't think there's anything else it's weak to. I think that genuinely might be it. Which is pretty good. Like, only having 2 weaknesses is pretty nice. That's not bad at all. Oh, we would have liked this guy, too. A fire type on our team would be very nice right about now. That's kind of one of the main types we're missing. I usually like to have at least like 1 grass, 1 water, 1 fire. See, this guy's like worth playing around for to kill him. I don't know if his experience yields are like better than the other guys. Wacha! Darumaka. No, okay, not really. Some nice... Okay, we can get everybody up to at least, like, 24 here, probably. Seems like there's going to be enough stuff around here to fight, I think. Oh, yes. Water types. Feed the monkey. Only problem is, I have to see what else the monkey can potentially learn. I do think we're kind of, like... Once we hit Seed Bomb, I don't know if there's anything else worth sticking around for. Which is kind of unfortunate. So what we're gonna have like Bite and Seed Bomb, and he doesn't learn any other moves if we use the stone on him. I mean, there's TMs, of course, but all right. So this is Seed Bomb. No need to keep fine with. We have Seed Bomb. 80 power is crazy this early. 80 power stab? Hell yeah. Probably not a long-term mod anyways. Well, unfortunately, we don't know that. Okay, what else does Pansage learn? That would be worth keeping him low level for. Acrobatics at 31. Crunch at 43. That's it, though. He can learn Return. He can learn Dig. No, there's a TM for Acrobatics. And technically, we can get Shadow Claw. I don't know where we find Shadow Claw, but that is something we can find, at least, apparently. It's not, obviously, it's not as good as Crunch, but it doesn't make us keep him till 43. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. I don't think we're waiting all that. If you try to make him a long-term mod, it'd be very bad for his health. I mean, when is he... sorry, I'm tripping all over my tongue. When he evolves, his stat line is actually... His base stats are pretty good. Simic has base 101 speed, base 98 attack, and base 98 special attack. Like, that's genuinely not awful. Like base 101 speed and almost base 100 attack. Like genuinely pretty good. Way more than I thought it was. Yeah, he doesn't learn anything else though. But like I said, I think it's fine. I think it's fine to do it now because I don't think if we have to use him during the bug fight, there's no way he survives as a pan sage. Better than expected. I agree. I did not think his stat line was going to be that good. I like his. He's giving us a thumbs up. All right, with Seed Bomb 80 evolve and him being evolved, he's probably our strongest fighter right now. Yeah, 60 attack. Yeah, by far. He's got our highest damage output right now. Shame his ability is kind of not too good. Shame about that. No, the other thing's Overgrow, but that's a hidden ability. Okay. Well, at the very least, there is hope. There is hope for this team. Give that to M&M. Alright, so let's just see. Let's beat all the other trainers we can beat. This is probably going to be like where we kind of get our grass and our water type up to 24. And then, once again, I don't know what we're fighting these bugs with, but maybe that gym leader won't be too bad. Maybe it won't be too bad. Oh, actually, you know what? We actually probably could use, Eminem probably could just fight these rock and rollers. Oh, we didn't give him, damn it. We should have given him, if I gave him like, what is it? Brick Break or something. We could have maybe let him use it. We could have probably set him up for this fight, I think. Okay, technically that could kill Leafy Kong if he does another Rock Blast and he hits for 3. So I'll just swap around. I'll swap out of here. I tried to lead Seed to get some HP recovery because I knew we weren't going to be able to one-shot him anyways. That's what I get. That's what I get for planning. I see. Bonk. Okay, at least no matter what, Eminem is still getting most of the experience. Oh yeah, that's right. Leafy Kong, you are now normal type. Oh no! Oh, why do I think... Chat, why did I think the monkey Pokemon were part normal? Why did I think that? Apparently they're not. Ugh, this sucks. I don't want to take another... Could potentially get critted on that low kick. What am I doing here then? I need to use a non-damaging move. I I do not trust. Bide is maybe so terrified of everything in this game. Even Quick Claw can't let you get past priority, my man. That was a very funny series of events, though. I cannot believe the monkeys are not in part normal, huh? Bop, 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 bop. Hyper Potion. What else can we find around here? I'd like to go back and recover fully and then push on a little bit further in. See what else we can get going. Oh, that's right. We got to, we should absolutely put Rock Smash on Eminem. That's a very funny sentence. Wonder what the experience, like, how experience is determined for what Eminem gets on the EXP share. Does it take what we would get from the Pokemon into consideration or from our current lead, or does it matter more about Eminem's level? You know, the higher level you are, the less experience you get from the enemy attacks, so I'm quite curious. Also, Swagger could be good against the right gym leader. Burgley, I think, probably has a lot of physical attackers on his squad. Yeah, seemingly. Yes, okay, so we probably don't want Swagger. I was thinking about maybe keeping it, but... yeah, we'll get rid of Swagger then. Man, if we had, like, one fire guy... we'd be looking so good for this gym leader. Or, like, a fire move. A fire anything. Boop, boop, boop. Ba, 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 da, ba. I feel like we're almost good enough to push forward, though. I feel like we're pretty close to it. The only thing that I don't know how to, like, handle is going to be his lead. I think that's the bug grass one. We just don't have anything good to deal with that. It'd probably have to be Emery, I think. And man, it'd be great if Emery just had Intimidate. I don't know why Emery does not have Intimidate. How massively unlucky did we get to get, like, the worst ability? And that Darumaka sure would be pretty sweet right now. It sure would be okay. Oh, these are... Well, okay, hold on. We could probably fight these dudes, right? A Hyper Potion on Leafy Kong in April? And maybe even leaving Eminem on the front line. I mean, Eminem's a big boy. He can probably handle himself up there, right? Oh, these are fishermen. Okay, never mind. I mean, that makes sense now that I think about it. They are standing next to the water. Oh, and they're Basque Legion, too. Okay, these guys... Ooh, yeah, that's right. We got the timer balls. We have that cool effect. These guys are great experience. I think it's technically because they're, you know, like a fully evolved Pokemon. Yeah, you're not taking that. Did not need the crit. Yes, okay. So it does depend on Eminem's level. That's really good to know, actually. That makes the EXP share very good. Oh no, that probably gave him so much experience because we did a switch and the EXP share. That's probably why. I was wondering why that first one was so much more experience than the other one. Oh shit, this guy got 4 Basculegions. This is great. This is super good for us. That should get Leafy Collar in like 23, 24. And that should probably put Eminem up close to 20, I bet. Yeah, Seed Bomb has 100% accuracy. It should one-shot every single fish. One thing is, when does Eminem evolve? I actually don't know when he or what he needs. I'm assuming it's level. It could be a friendship thing, though, I guess. $34? Damn. That's not for a minute. Somewhere around. I could check in just a minute. But yeah, mid-30s is pretty high level. Yeah, I figured 20 would be where... Oh, Brick Break! Really? Hello. That's a very good move this early. Very nice. Alright, now we can put April on the front line. I think April's the other way we're, like, winning here. Does April get any moves by 24? Oh, he's so cute. It's a shame I have to murder him in cold blood. But Sandile's very cute. Look at the little guy. Oh, man. I hope the Sandile we get has Intimidate. I don't know if they all do. An Intimidate user would be really nice, though. It would be very, very nice, in fact. Bop, 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 bop. The one you're going to get is going to have Truant. Please, no. Please. Why am I born? Just to suffer? Can have Sanos or something like that, I think. I know it can have something else. So I know we've ran into a Sandile that just did not intimidate us off the bat. Oh, we're gonna have a... I just realized, chat, we're gonna have a real nasty weakness to fighting types with our current lineup. We're gonna have 2 dark types and 2 normal types. We're like a little weak to the fighting type. Just a little bit. Teensy bit. Okay, I think I'm going to take the EXP share off because I would like... If only we had a Woobat Man, if only I knew how Bide worked. Our Woobat would still be alive to this very day. Actually, no, I can leave that on for a little bit longer. There's a bunch of there's a bunch of trainers inside the gym. So we'll get plenty of experience for April still. Ah, hello, Ethan. Welcome in. Welcome in. Playing Pokemon Black and White, as you can see. On the Twitch side of things, we do also have a way for you to pick the Pokemon that I'll be raising. But welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, so we got Torment. Don't think Torment's going to be that useful for the bug fights. Alright, I think that's about everything. So now we can make our way to the gym leader. Do our best to get experience into April and into Emery. And we should also, obviously, put experience into Rat Pats. With the final gym stuff. Or rather, with this third gym stuff. I don't know, they only have one thing that I'm really scared of, and that's their, that bug grass critter. We wouldn't be too bad against it, but... Am I freely allowed to type in the Google Doc? Some of the stuff should be... It should have been mostly... Is this the one that's not... What's it face? This is the one that's not protected? Oh, this one's not protected. Well, some of the other one was protected, but... Yeah, a bunch of them are protected here. But do not do such trouble things, okay? Otherwise, we'll just have to change it so that nobody can interact with it. I'd rather not do that currently. Alright, well, I see you causing trouble, so I'm just going to do that. You a bad individual, Can. Bad lad. Or Midnight, I'm not sure. I assume Midnight wouldn't do that, though. Alright, because I can put the protection on all the cells later on. It was Midnight. Midnight, you're the one messing around with it? I didn't have it open. Okay, then that was Can. The evil Can. Let's see. Where is the gym leader? Zoe begins Inquisition. Can, that was you. Don't try to pin on us. You're right. Sorry, that was me. How come you believe them over me? Well, they've been around for a little bit longer. So I would more naturally trust somebody that's been around a little bit longer. Hey, Knack, I just challenged gym leader Berg. He's a seasoned gym leader. He made me work for the gym badge. But for me, bug-type Pokemon aren't much of a challenge. I'm gonna keep winning like this against all of the Unova region's gym leaders. Then I'll head for the Pokemon League and outperform the champion. If I do that, everyone will admit what a strong trainer I am. That will make me feel truly alive. Alright, kid. Very intense. Aha! You're the one who fought Team Plasma in Pinwheel Forest. I remember your name is Knack. Coming to challenge the gym, I suppose. Oh, sorry, but could you wait a bit? I was informed the Team Plasma has shown up. In fact, come with me. I'm going to the dock at Prime Pier. At good old Amazon Prime Pier. Why is your name Can backwards? Well, see, we're playing as the girl character. So that is why we're playing as Knack. Basically, I give people a choice, female or male pro tag. And if it's a female pro tag, we put the name in backwards. It's Japanese game, so you read right to left. There you go. Now that's the actual reason. I was just making up some stuff. When are you gonna play PokeClicker? What's that? Is that the new... No, the new thing is... Pokemon Minecraft. Plenty of Great Balls. Get 20 potions. And we'll be on our way. Someone voted Knack a bunch of times. It was me. You know, you gotta put those coins to good use. Alright, Prime Pier. Let's go to the Amazon Prime Pier. Very good game and it's free. Huh. I've not heard of it. Is it just like Cookie Clicker but Pokemon? Team Plasma, they took this young lady's Pokemon. Knack, is there anything we can do? My Muna. Team Plasma took it. I heard this lady scream and I ran after the thief as fast as I could. But the city is so big and crowded. Afraid I lost them. Iris, you did everything you could. You're like a... Iris, you're supposed to be a damn Elite Four member. You can't chase after a fucking goon? But that's so bad. Taking people's Pokemon is really bad. Because it's really nice when people in Pokemon are together. How did this actual child become an Elite Four member? They even have something, they each have something the other doesn't. And they help each other. Iris. Agreed. No fear, we'll get that Pokemon back. Right, Knack? Having said that, finding a person or a Pokemon here in Castelia City will be like finding a needle in a haystack. Yo, that's a spoiler. You don't even know her name. Oh, they did say her name already. Checkmate, atheist. I spy a gym leader. Last time went so well, I thought I'd grab another Pokemon. Rethinking. I need to get out of here. Knack, let's go. Iris, you stay by that young lady's side. I'm going to be Bianca's bodyguard, so you go after those bad guys, okay? Oh, she's not Elite Four? What, is she not? Is she the champion? You are technically the champion as a child in every game. That's true, but I feel like when you're the champion, you don't act like an actual, like, 8-year-old. While Iris over there was kind of acting like she was a poo-poo baby. Like, Pokemon are good because they're good. Gym 8? Okay. That way. Towards the gym. If we're the champion, how come we spend the game outside, not in a room fighting challengers? There needs to be... That would be kind of a cool... That would be a cool, like, diversion from the usual routes. Okay, apparently... he said they were going towards the gym, so I went to the gym. But apparently they're no longer at the gym. Ah! Okay, because it was... I walked right by these idiots. This is definitely the place. She's Gym 8 in either black or white, and someone else is in the other. Huh. No one's here, not a soul! Nor the Team Plasma members, nor any other 7 sages are inside. If you think I'm lying, why don't we have a little battle and find out? I had a thought. I'll take care of this weak-looking runt so you can show off by handling that tough-looking guy over there. Oh, please. Knack, I'll leave that one to you. This is a pretty good rocket theme. I must admit, this theme's pretty good. Bow. Yeah, let's put Eminem up there. I don't know if Eminem's going to be... I mean, it'd be cool if I could lead Eminem at the gym fight, get the 2 Moxie boost. That's definitely a way for, like, beat that gym leader somehow. Can's never going to beat the allegations of using steroids. I'm definitely not going against that. Sometimes you need to use, like, drugs to power up your Pokemon. Team Plasma is inside. The stolen Pokemon may be there as well. I'm going in. This time I'll join the fight too. Come on, Bianca, you too. Wait! Knack, you come too. You would think that there's enough people to handle some rocket grunts. My word, if it isn't the gym leader Berg. So, what would you say is the guiding principle of Team Plasma anyway? Take what you want from people? I thought it would be amusing to prepare a hideout right in front of a Pokemon gym, but we were detected more quickly than I thought. It's like I was being stupid on purpose. No matter, we already have an excellent base of operations. Is everyone familiar with the legend of the founding of the Nova region? Oh, good. I'm glad we're going to have a little history lesson right in the middle of this. It's a black dragon type Pokemon, right? The truth is this. The black dragon appeared before a hero who sought the ideal way to knit together a world full of warring people. This black dragon type Pokemon shared its knowledge and bared its fangs at those who stood against it. Together, the power of this Pokemon and the hero brought unity to the hearts of everyone in the land. And that is how Unova was created. We shall bring back the hero and that Pokemon to Unova once again. If we can win people's hearts and minds, we can easily create the world that Team Plasma desires. Here in Castelia, we have a lot of different kinds of people. Everyone's ways of thinking and lifestyles are very different. Honestly, there's something about what you're saying I don't quite understand. One thing we all have in common is that we care a lot about Pokemon. Yeah, we sure do love Pokemon, and we love buying Pokemon. We love all the Pokemon accessories. If anything, you know, we all love getting new Pokemon, don't we? What do you guys know? Aren't you going to strengthen the bond between people and Pokemon even more? A little bit more intelligent than I expected. Call in the 7 Sages. Well, this resolved itself pretty easily. They did return it, but I guess they also did steal it to begin with. Then they just fuck off. What do we do if anyone happened to other stolen Pokemon? Okay. Oh, I was hoping there'd be like a rocket thing to go through. Maybe not at home in the big city. Oh, okay. So she's still she's like a country bumpkin. A Yachi berry. Is that the ice resistance berry? that's cute. Yachi's the ice resistance berry now. What an odd item for her to give us. Just like a random ice resist berry? Ah, very useful for a dragon user. Ah, okay, okay. If that's what they're going for. Hint, hint. Do you think they were putting that much thought into it? It's not like the most, like, mind-boggling idea, but... Actually, no, this is the game where Game Freak did put, like, quite a bit of effort into, so I could see that maybe actually being the hint about what kind of Pokemon she uses. Though I assume that as soon as you enter her gym, somebody's just going to burst out the front doors like, hey, trainer, let me tell you what kind of Pokemon this girl uses. Well, hey. Alright, let's take the XP share off of you. Now my question is, I forgot, does Razor Shell have a higher crit rate? No, okay. Different moves have, okay. Why don't you have a, because I don't like, it's the pig in this game. The pig is awful. I hate that damn pig. That pig's like the worst. We voted on the start. We did. That's true. And there was quite a hot tested debate about what would be the premier Pokemon. No, it's Pokemon Black. I think I would have been happy with, I don't know, I don't like really a lot of them besides. Even Oshawott is not like really my favorite. I like it well enough, but it's really not my favorite. It's my favorite out of this gen, but Tepig is the best. It would be probably one of the more useful ones, I think. But it's definitely, design-wise, it sure ain't my favorite. I think ugly as sin. Why do you hate pigs? It's a ugly ass mon. That thing's so dang ugly, dude. Yeah, Gen 4 is my favorite evolution. I think Empoleon is my favorite Pokemon. So Piplup, by design, is just like my favorite starter. Though I like Bulbasaur a lot. I think Bulbasaur is a very good starter. Even though I'm not like the biggest fan of Venusaur, I like Bulbasaur a lot. Third consecutive firefighting. I don't understand. Like, I am glad that eventually we started like. Well, actually, no. I don't think we really did. No, we had Fire Ghost at one point. I was about to say, I'm glad that we started pushing away a little bit. And no, we had Fire Dark too. So technically, we started pushing away from firefighting. It's just not the most interesting combination in the world. It's decent typing-wise, though. But there's not a lot of overlap on what they super effectively hit. Fire Second was good. Yeah, that one was quite good, too. Was saying Typhlosion. I was thinking of that Crocodile. That final stage of the Crocodile. I think that was Fire Ghost, no? Yeah, Skeledirge. That weirdo. How much is our Razor Shell going to do here? Pretty good, actually. Not too shabby. Bap. Do. Dweeble. Ah, yeah, we can stay out against the Dweeble. Actually, it's a good time to learn. Does Dweeble have, Oh, he's faster than us. Oh, because of the string shot. Do they have Sturdy? Yep, they have Sturdy. Okay. Good to know for the fight in the future. I didn't actually know if they had Sturdy or not. Yeah, okay. It's a pretty good move. It's a pretty good ability. Having a built-in Focus Sash. Not too shabby. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Sorry, I hopefully didn't spook you guys out from just suddenly jumping up. But I remember I was watching just like random ass YouTube videos, and you know what I found? There's like this guy who was doing like a ton of videos on what is it? The Mariomon. Apparently, there's like a YouTuber who does stuff about the Mariomon competitive battling scene, which I didn't even know was a thing. But they were talking about like different strat. Like I guess weather is a big current meta game in Mariomon. I guess they play on Smoggin. What I was seeing. What's Mariomon? It was a ROM hack that was made by relatively popular YouTuber man. I forgot his name. And it's kind of like what the name on the tin says. It's like Pokemon, but it's replaced by all of the various Mario enemies. Like there's no Pokemon in the game, but it plays by the Pokemon rule set. And you play as Mario, you go around the areas, you like collect the badges, you fight people. It's very much just like Pokemon. And apparently I didn't know about this, but they have like, you know, a Smoggin competitive league and whatnot. Which was pretty cool. I had no idea that that was popular enough to be a thing on Smoggin, but it was cool to learn about it. Apparently weather is their big thing. Which does make sense. Weather's always been kind of naturally strong. It really is hard to kind of like combat. You know, earlier gens, like Weather Wars was such a massive thing. That's why people like Pelipper so much. Alright, okay, so after these two, I think this is basically the end, and it's the gym leader after this. Not a lot of, oh, okay, there's one more fight. Okay, cool. I'm about to say, not a lot of fights in this gym. And everybody here has a fucking Sweetle. It's just Sweetle Nation, it feels like. So, what should be our strats? Oh man, I wish our dog had Intimidate so bad. You know how good that would be here? If our Emery had Intimidate, man. Okay, good. One more level for Emery's pretty good. Alright, I think that's everything in this gym. Besides the actual gym leader, so... let's go heal up. And then we'll take him on. Hopefully, the only thing I am worried about is his final Mon, and I still might be putting too much worry into that. But I think it's the only thing that could potentially kill one of ours. Besides that, I don't really fear him too much. Like I said, one thing we could try is using Eminem and letting him get 2 Moxie Boost. But there's that poison point Pokemon that we have to deal with. I mean, we do have the Pekka Berries or whatever they're called. Let's see, is there anything else to prepare for? Da 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 da. Ba-ba-ba. Da, 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 da. No, I don't think so. The only guy they have is a poison Pokemon that could potentially poison us. Besides that, though, I think we're pretty safe. Do we have anything to hit grass? We don't, right? Let me just go through everything. I don't think we have a single thing. Man, if I did not get our frickin' Woobat killed, we would be in such a good spot right now. Yep, we have nothing really to hit well with it. I don't think there's anything in our bag that's poison related. I know we don't have anything fire related. Oh, we could do rest. We do have resto chesto stuff, right? Hold on a sec. Thinking. What if we worked up? If we did work up and we also rested with Leafy Kong against the beginning target? But then again, I can't... I would like to do that, but I don't have like 2 moves that could like be very easily removed. Who else has good defense? Like Alolan Ninetales with Snow Weather ability. Yeah, I mean weather's always been very good. Always been very good in these games. Let's see. When does Lillipup get something else? Because this could be our way out. Like work up into rest. That could literally be something. Let's see. Let's look them up. What do you get? Lillipup. What are we looking at for Gen 5? Takedown's your best move forever. Great. The only other thing that they get good is obviously return will be good. So what we'd get rid of Rock Smash, which we would then we would put that back, of course. So we can get rid of Rock Smash and Tackle for whatever the hype up is, and then rest. Okay, I actually don't mind that. I think that might be a good way to just, like, straight up win. And then, so we just use Takedown as the way to win. Won't have anything else with Tackle, but that's okay. So it's going to be rest, work up. Let me just make sure I can learn work up first. Pretty sure they can, though. Yes, it can. Okay. Alright, so that's the plan. That should get us through, I think. We give it a Chesto Berry. We can rest through the poison, any damage we take with Emery. because we can always replace rest with Rock Smash. Okay, cool. Just give Emery a Chesto Berry. Alright, I think that should work. Alright, let's make our way over there. I like this plan, though. I think this is going to work. That should keep us without losing a single Mon here. Which I think is the most... Probably like the one, like, danger zone. I don't think it's going to wipe our team, but I do think we could end up losing a Mon. We already battled him, so he could just... He just pops out, does a little spiel, and just stands there. Alright, and then Emery wants... We want Emery to be our lead. Okay. What kind of name is Berg, anyways? Is he like Burger? But I mean, he's bug related, so. I just don't quite. I don't get the pun they're going for. Oh, he has Screech. Are you kidding me? Like, literally. Oh my god. The one thing that doesn't let me set up. That's annoying. Okay. So, switch over to Rat Mats. I want to potentially put him to sleep and then do my strategy. Damn, it had Screech. Oh, that's a shame. It's a really good gender swap pick of him. Makes me think he should have been a female gym leader. Is it just good design, or is it, or like, what makes the gender swap pick so good? Alright, so now we just work up until we're in a danger zone sort of situation with the Dwebble, then we can rest. 37, oh man. Okay. It's 13 damage, so the crit could kill. I'm thinking about playing. I'm thinking about not making the optimal move. It's just we're like 1 HP away from it not killing. Yeah. Whatever, I do not want to lose it. I guess technically we could rest again, right? Yeah. Reset. You can't use anything else, man. Oh, now you will. Okay. Let's do one more workup. Then I'm gonna rest, I think. I really just want to like have a chance to one-shot his ace. Is gonna be kind of my plan here. I mean, how many SmackDown attacks does he have? I could just run him out. He's got other moves. Trying to rage bait you with an attack kind of feels like it. 10 to 15 would be my guess. I guess. I mean, all I need to wait for it to use is like Struggle Bug or like Feint Attack or something, just like a weaker attack. Another part is this will work as soon as it runs out of SmackDown PP. It already isn't doing that much damage, so any bit of HP I can save would be useful. All right, that's fine. I'll take this. I'm in green. I get one attack against his lead. I'll take it. Okay, don't fade Emery. Oh, no. Just enough. Oh, come on. Why is it always got to be like this, man? You've won at what cost? My strategy was so good, I probably just literally died by just the tiniest hair. Probably by the tiniest hair. Oh, it's so annoying. Can't we get, like, any luck on this damn run? Like, any? One less normal type, I guess. I mean, if it had Intimidate, I would feel a little bit worse about it, but... Why did it not have Intimidate? It's so annoying. Let's have a Pokemon battle. J-Man's poor dog. It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen at some point. The fact that it didn't have Intimidate is just horrendous. Like, is Sandrush like a hidden ability? Did I get a hidden ability that's awful? Is that what happened? No, it's a secondary ability. Yeah, it's not. At least the Stoutland's not that good. But it sucks. Ugh. No damn Intimidation. Vulcan stinks. But, at the very least, we didn't lose more than one. Let's just heal up here. Da, da, da. Boom, boom, boom. You know what? I think it's probably where I'm going to call it for the night, I think. We just got past a new gym leader. So we're three gym leaders through. Get rid of the... Yeah, I put it into the dead zone box. So now it's just the 4 of us. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream here for the night. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chilling out. Back Sunday to play some Fire Emblem. And I'll catch you guys later. And you guys have a good night. And bye-bye.